Hello and welcome. So this video goes through the steps of how to set up a Zoom meeting template and then creating meetings based on that template. So this is really useful if you you're creating like a Zoom meeting for like separate classes. So maybe you don't want to use your personal ID each time and you're creating a separate Zoom meeting for each of your classes. Then sometimes it's awkward to like copy the details, or if you're using polls in your class, then you have to create the polls all over again. So you can set up a meeting template with polls included in there and kind of the settings that you prefer, and then use that template to make other meetings that will include the same details, including the polls. Right? So this is the Zoom app through Canvas. You can do this from your profile in the Zoom account also. It kind of works the same way. So we're going to schedule a meeting. Alright, so I'm going to call it my meeting, or you can just call it meeting template. Alright, so I'm just going to keep the time starting at 9 for an hour. You can make it as a recurring meeting if you want, etc., etc. So you can basically set your all the details that you want. Okay. So we're going to click save, and that creates this meeting, which you can put on your calendar. But at the bottom here, you can create whatever polls that you give regularly in your class. So you might want to give polls kind of get the students started with the class, or give polls that is like, how are you feeling about this topic, and so on. So let me add a poll. Okay. So, what is your favorite color? Alright, so that's what I want. What's your favorite color? You can make it anonymous or not. Up to you. Multiple choice. Let's have red, blue, green, pink. And polls, you can have 1 question, 2 questions, however many questions you want in your poll. I'm going to save it. Okay? So this is just to kind of see what happens, right? If you want to have another poll, how are you feeling about this topic? Good, bad, so. We can save it. What did I forget? Type your question here. There you go. Type your question here. And it saves it. So you can see that your meeting has 2 polls in it. You can add as many as you want. Okay? But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it as a template. Okay, so I'm going to call it meeting template, save it as a template. Okay, so let's go back to my meetings. All right, so this is your template right here. I'm going to create other meeting based on this template. So we're going to go to meeting template. I'm going to say use this template, and I'm going to say this is my Monday Math 245 class. All right. And you can set the new time. So you can go to Monday at 1 o'clock or 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. for a couple of hours. All right. And using that meeting template. And then you can do the details, and you can save it. Okay, so now when you save it, you can see that it has the polls that were saved under your meeting template, so you don't have to create them again, right? So that's it. Okay. So this is a little bit of information on how to use meeting templates in Zoom.